Alright, so hear me out. There's this cool pet called the Golden Dragon, and I want him. Too bad he's a greedy piece of shit. Previously on the Powliner business saga, I became a pro fisherman and got a lot of coins. And let me tell you, that money is long gone. I'm not even sure what I spent it on. All I know is that it's no longer present. Quick refresher. At this point I was a novice trophy fisher, also known as not good enough. I wanted the next tier so that I could catch the lord himself, and this required a lot of funny looking fish. Don't worry, I'm not gonna bore you with the trophy fishing, but I do have one thing to say. The slugfish is a piece of garbage, okay? I'm not even kidding, I had to set 30-second timers on my phone for this trash. There's also this one, which could only be caught by using the previous tier's bait, which could only be caught by using the previous tier's bait, which could only be caught by using corrupted bait. Anyways, it wasn't that bad, and I got the adept trophy fisher before I knew it. All that was left now was to catch the big lord. I mean, he can't be that rare, right? Right? Left. It took me 5 hours to catch a single one. I will now use my secret technique to summon Lord Jobus. Are you ready? Lord Jobus? More like, I'm bored trying to catch you. And it's just that easy, folks. This guy is way too strong, by the way. He'll kill you many times before you kill him. And he did. Even kills you through walls. Epic. Too bad none of that matters because you just respawn. Anyways, he dropped a Magma Lord fragment, which I sold for a cool 14.4 million coins, as well as a free one-time subscribe button transition. This button's red, and it doesn't like being red. And the like button just becomes real cute once you click it. I mean, just look at it. Aww. Anyhow, the Jobus from before doesn't even compare to what happened next. Oh, okay, another Jobus. What? Dude, why is he duping? Why is he duping? Why was he duping? Okay, so almost every piece of gear in this update comes with 2 randomly assigned attributes, fishing rods included. And one of these fishing rod attributes is called Double Hook, which does exactly what it sounds like, grants a rare chance to catch an additional sea creature. So I didn't only catch the insanely rare Lord Jobus, but also procced an additional 2% chance to catch 2 instead. The fight took nearly 3 whole minutes, and oftentimes I'd come back just to get one tap before I even got a hit in. But after a long struggle, I finally killed them, and right when I was about to sell the fragments, I had an epiphany. I realized that the Skyblock player base is very stupid. To understand why, let's first take a look at the price of Magma Lord fragments. And now let's take a look at the price of Magma Lord helmets. The logical conclusion here is that a helmet would be just about as expensive as 5 fragments. But this is the same game where you can buy stuff from an NPC and sell it for way more. So, I mean, of course that's not the case. And so I bought 5 fragments for around 47.5 million coins total and crafted them into a helmet. But I wasn't done yet. You see, all of this new gear can be salvaged. Some stuff gives Crimson Essence, while other just refunds a fraction of the resources you used to craft it. Magma Lord armor falls into the latter category, and a helmet gives you 2 Magma Lord fragments back if you salvage it. Or at least it does now, but it used to refund you 5 Magma Lord fragments, aka the whole helmet. But Powliner, who cares? Why is any of this important? Attributes, dear viewer. Attributes reroll each time you craft an item, meaning that by doing this, you could effectively reroll your attributes until you got the perfect combination. And after about 8 minutes of engaging and exhilarating gameplay, I finally got it, and listed the helmet for 65 million coins. 7 million above lowest bin, and over 17 million above what I paid for the fragments. It sold pretty quickly. And so I did it a few more times, until the margins were too low for me to care. Oh, and I also tried it with boots once. Ended up losing 3 mil. Very nice. Anyways, in total I profited 77 million coins by doing effectively nothing. In the meantime, I was fishing, and I got lots of drops from that as well. I mean, at one point I was probably the majority of the whole server's Blade of the Volcano supply. All of these random fishing items totaled to another 220 million coins profit. But Powliner, you said you got 300 million coins in 24 hours, you liar! Calm down. This wasn't it. Flash forward a few weeks later, this cool girl named Diana is elected. She triggers an event where you dig up mythological creatures from piles of rubble. You know, now that I think about it, this is really stupid, isn't it? Like, how is this man supposed to be hiding in rubble?
Hi there.
Anyways, the way you play this event is by using the Ancestral Spade and teleporting around the hub to locate burrows and then finally dig them up. Simple, right? I mean, yeah, sure, if you're stupid. This event is deceptively complex. HS Fearless even made a 25-minute guide on it. I mean, that's like a full feature movie.
Hold your Daedalus axe and then you get hit by the explosive arrow. Now what this does is it copies the stats.
Dude, what the fuck? Long story short, there's 6 different creatures you can dig up, each with some form of good drop. Well, except for this stupid idiot, but the one you're really hoping for is the Minos Inquisitor, since these have a 1% chance to drop the mythical Chimera Ultimate Enchantment. Now, the issue with 1% is that it's 99% too little. The way you raise this chance is by getting more Magic Find. If I do so, then maybe I'll even find who asked. I first replaced the old stinky looting 4 on my Daedalus axe with a fresh cool looting 5. Let me tell you something about looting 5 though. It's not cheap. Then I got a second Daedalus axe, this time with 1 for all. I'd first get the mobs low with the OFAX and then finish them off with the looting 5 one. If you think I'm crazy, let me confirm that for you immediately, because I even got the Delirium necklace. Please send help. With a bit of pet wool shenanigans and swapping to Sorrow armor to finish off the Inquisitors, I had raised my chances of dropping a Chimera book from 1% to a whopping 3.64%. Thought it'd be a bit more if I'm being honest. Anyhow, I was now finally ready to begin my mythological journey. An hour or so in, I already got my first Inquisitor. But obviously it's not gonna be that easy to drop Chimera. As I said, it's not even a 4% chance. I dropped it. I dropped Chimera on the first one. Why am I not showing the footage of it? Very good question. How do I put this? You see, there's this funny little button on OBS called Start Recording. I didn't click the button. Although you can see I dropped it here, okay? I am not a liar. Turns out I should have never started recording though, because I didn't get another Chimera or anything good from an Inquisitor ever again. I even stayed up till 9 AM on the final day of the event, just to get a few Ancient Claws for the 30 billionth time. In total, I got 1 Chimera, 2 Daedalus sticks, 20 Dwarf Turtle Helmets, 12 stacks of Griffin Feathers, and a bunch of other stuff. But sadly, this only totaled to around 300 million coins. I spent around 20 to 24 hours doing this, so I guess it's okay. What's important is that I could now buy my beloved Biz Dragon. Except not really. Remember the Looting 5, second Daedalus Axe, and Delirium Necklace? Yeah, that was like 200 million coins. Whoops. But wait, Powliner, how do you have so much money then? In one of my recent videos, I mentioned my next strategy for coins would be something different. And it really was. These are Infernal minions. Their time between actions is down tremendous, but if you have a bunch of them with the correct minion fuel, they become pretty quick. These guys spawn funky blazes called Infernals, who drop Gabagool once killed. But why the water? Why the hoppers and chests? Aha! You see, this isn't an ordinary minion setup. Infernal minions perform 2 actions. 1. Spawning the Infernal, and 2. Killing it. But what if the Infernal dies before the minion tries to kill it? In that case, the minion will only spawn Infernals, and never waste time on killing them itself, effectively making this setup twice as efficient as it otherwise would be. And it also eliminates the space issue, because, I mean, come on man, one slot? All of this only works while someone's AFKing on your island though. Anyways, the Infernals die, the Gabagool goes into the hoppers and is then stored in one of the chests. Very straightforward. What's not straightforward is the Inferno minion fuel. There's 3 different tiers with 5 variants per tier. These only differ in their specialty drop, aka the thing Infernals will drop most of. The remaining 1/5 is always Gabagool. But we don't want 4/5 of our production to be stupid magma cream, we only want Gabagool. You can circumvent this by using the Gabagool fuel variant, but that's way too expensive, so I just kinda gave up on it. Until I realized something a few days later. This specialty thing only applies if the minion kills the Infernal. If they die of, natural causes, then they all drop Gabagool, no matter which fuel they're using. Okay, this fuel single-handedly increased my production tenfold. I was basically a Gabagool factory. And while the Gabagool price is not stable in the slightest, I made an average of around 12 to 15 million coins per day, for like 20 days straight, by doing nothing really. Well, my island is burning down because some of the Infernals escaped, but that's a fair trade-off. Sadly, Gabagool prices will probably be Gaba dead after this video, but if I'm being honest, I couldn't Gaba care less about it. I can now finally afford a Golden Boy, and that's all that matters. Oh yeah, also this picture is pretty cursed. Okay, bye!